Hey, good morning to you. How are we doing on this Wednesday, which is actually the last Wednesday for January? Next Wednesday is February 1st. First month of the year is just about gone. Hope your week's going well. So, my name is David, and I talk about those for that are 50-ish and over. I want to help you to create your own plan for your health and wellness freedom, working on your personal growth by working on your body, mind, and spirit, even if you had little to no success before. So today's topic, so we're talking about the body, mind, and spirit. Why do we talk about all three? Because they're all completely intertwined. Your body affects the mind, which I just talked about in a recent video. Everything interacts. If you don't take care of all of them, you're not going to have as much success as before. So today we're going to be talking about the subconscious. You're going, what does this have to do with health and wellness? As I just mentioned, all of them are kind of intertwined. And if you've ever had the results or lack of results where you seem to be doing everything right, whether it is with your health, relationships, job, finances, and for some reason, you keep seeming to self-sabotage, for lack of a better term. A lot of times that has to do with your subconscious. So how powerful is the subconscious mind? So I'm going to take a couple of quotes here. This is from Dr. Bruce Lipton. He's got a great book, realizing that we and our outside environment can affect our DNA and actually change it. Biology of belief is what it was called. So subconscious, basically, if you've ever heard, I've used this analogy before. Tip of the iceberg. Tip of the iceberg is all that you see, and the majority of the mass is underwater. Same thing with your mind. The conscious mind is what's above water. The subconscious one below it. So how powerful it? Here's from Dr. Bruce Lipton. People are aware of their conscious beliefs and behaviors, but not of subconscious beliefs and behaviors. Most people don't even acknowledge that their subconscious mind is at play, when the fact is that the subconscious mind is 1,000,000 times more powerful than the conscious mind, and that we operate 95 to 90% of our lives from subconscious programs. Your subconscious beliefs are working either for you or against you. But the truth is that you are not controlling your life, because your subconscious mind supersedes all conscious control. At least 1,000,000 times more powerful. 95 to 90% of your life is controlled by the subconscious. And the subconscious takes everything in. What you think, what you watch, what you read, what you listen to, all of that is taken back in. For example, remember one of the mentors I had, one of the clients always seemed to be in a bad mood. Well, what it is, she had that constantly negative network on in the background all day long behind her. So that was constantly feeding her mind with the negativity. And she realized she was always in a bad mood. Turn that stuff off, mood changed. You're not for sure what type of program you are. Look at your social media. What type of stuff are you sharing? What type of post are you putting up there? You want a little random, then I talked about this one before. Set an alarm on your phone, a random alarm to go off throughout the day. When it goes off, what are you thinking? You thinking positive? You thinking negative? That's part of your subconscious program. The other one is Dr. Paul Sheedy. Paul Sheedy's is learning strategies, a lot of times in parallel. I'm not sure when this one was done. We are taught that the conscious mind is where the action is. With it, we are to pay attention and consciously figure out how the world works. We learn that it is with this conscious mind that we must try to interpret the messages of the world around us and within us. That is a staggering task, because the conscious mind is primarily verbal and is trained to move at the rate of speech. Your brain's potential speed, however, is incredibly fast. The portion of your brain that is devoted to carrying out the limited conscious brain function is approximately 2% of the brain. So conscious part of your brain is only percent. The rest of your brain, cortical mass, works 10,000 times faster than your conscious mind can. And your limbic system works 10,000 times faster than that. 98% of your offline brain functions, those functions other than conscious, subconscious on there, that's what he refers to, other than conscious, work at 10,000 to 10,000,000 times faster than your conscious mind. So basically, all that comes down to is the thing. Think of the tip of the iceberg. The stuff that you're consciously aware of. You can only be aware of something like only telling 40 pieces of information at one time. But usually we can only focus in on one or two. But your subconscious mind takes millions of things in at one time. And you got to slowly kind of filter those out of what you're looking for. If you're thinking things are going to be bad and negative, your subconscious is going to start finding those. Because if you're already programmed for it, if you're already listening to negative stuff, you're around people to put you down, your subconscious mind is always going to start looking for the bad stuff around you, and you're going to find it. Versus If you start being aware of what you put in, you start reading the good stuff, you start putting positive information in. Now, this is not denying that not so great things are happening. No, it's not pretending, sticking your head in the sand, pretending it's not there. Completely different aspect. It is changing how you view things, how you choose to look at things. But if you're putting positive information in, you're doing things right, you're getting the right source of information, that positivity is going to be back there. So you're going to look for the positive and you're going to find it as well. So the subconscious mind is absolutely power. And I believe even Dr. Paul Sheedy now mentions it might be even up to 3 million to 1 billion times more powerful than the conscious mind. So just realize, again, if you ever self-sabotage yourself, even though you do everything right, most likely it's a subconscious programming you have. There's different programs and stuff out there you can help to work on that. But the biggest thing is at least being aware of it. So again, get a random alarm that goes on your phone throughout the day, and at least be aware of yourself. Is it positive or negative? And if you do everything right, health, fitness, jobs, relationships, finances, but yet you seem to trip yourself up, good chance it's that subconscious program that's somehow deep below inside. And that's what you got to work on. All right. So something to really think about and ponder and realize, yeah, everything you surround yourself with, every input from your senses makes a factor on your mind and affects your everyday life. That's why I include this part of balance and tribe, because it entwines with everything else. So if you're not for sure where you're at or where you're going, you'll find a link in the description about going to my Facebook group for some free trainings. And we can at least start the process, maybe realizing where you're at or you want to go, maybe start changing the process of your subconscious mind. So have yourself a great Wednesday. I will catch you on Friday. So take care and balancing to you.